Well, here we are back again at Rocky Fork State Park. As you can see, we've had some snow. It's cold, mid-20s right now, roughly. So it's not horrible, it's cold enough. This is my third day back up here. This is third week in a row. I'm actually making it up White House Cliff Trail this time. One I've been intending to do, one I started out wanting to do the first time I came over here. Decided against it. It was too muddy. Well, I decided this time, the heck with the mud. We're going up it. A little over halfway. Very steep. Wearing my butt out anyway. Well, I just stopped for my second composition. I've actually already taken it. I had to do it in a hurry. I'm sorry. Sun's kind of moving, and with the shifting of the light, I was going to lose the bit of that composition that I really wanted. What I've got here is I've got a trail just up this way that leads up, fairly steep. I'm about to go up it. I'm not looking forward to that, but it's kind of hemmed in real close with some evergreens and some other odd and end trees that are all covered in snow, that are all, low growth, real, fairly short, 10 to 15 feet tall, somewhere within that range all the way up through there. And then they are in amongst a lot of much taller trees, probably 60, 70 feet tall. Well, you can see the kind of tall trees I'm talking about behind me. Going up this hill, sun was coming through, and it had a shaft of light laying right down the middle of the trail. Forgive me, the sun's chasing me around here. That ain't helping much either. But I wanted to hurry up and get that before I lost that shaft of light. I think that's going to turn out to be a really nice photo. It was taken at f8. Shutter speed was right about 250, I think. I do have a polarizer on, just to kind of take the glare off of things. But I think it turned out real nice. Tell me what you think. Well, I've made it all the way to the top of White House Cliff Trail. I am exhausted, to say the least. Let's look at the stats on this, shall we? From the parking lot, I've traveled 1.94 miles. So this trail is right at 2 miles from the parking lot. I've had an elevation gain of 1,354 feet in that 1.94 miles. Now I'm not going to do the math while I'm up here. Actually, I am. That works out to be 1 foot of elevation gain for every 7.56 feet traveled. So for every 7.5 feet, you go up 1 foot. And that don't sound like much, but the vast majority of that happens all at one time. So yeah, it's tough. Very tough hike. If you're going to come up here, you need to be prepared. You need to be in excellent shape. You need to be used to being off on trails, small trails, steep trails. Rock climbing capabilities would be a plus. Although there's very little rock climbing, you need to be sure-footed as a goat. Getting up here was rough. I'm not going to lie whenever I say that I'm a little A little concerned about going back down. It's always sketchier going downhill. Although the trip will be a lot easier. Heck, I could just sit down and slide to the bottom. I'm sure that wouldn't gather me any injuries, now would it? Nonetheless, I'm up here. It's gorgeous. I don't think I really have a good composition for a photo, you know, for a good photo. Sure, there's plenty of things that are snapshot worthy. The whole thing is snapshot worthy. I'm just not sure that there's a composition for a really top level photo. I'm gonna nose around a little bit, drink me a little bit of water because I am dying of thirst. See what I can find. Maybe I can come up with something. If I do, we'll jump right on that. Otherwise, I'm gonna let you have a little look around. Just finished taking a composition back here over my right shoulder. There's a valley running up through here, like right along, and well, it's over there somewhere. Can't quite see it good enough in the LCD screen to be able to point at it, but it's somewhere right through here. Haha, I think. Anyway, I ended up bracketing the shot because the sky is pretty well blown out. Just so bright blue, very little cloud cover. So I did a 2-stop bracket on it. We'll see how that turns out. And then you can hear this clicking sound over here. If you look right down there, right there, is my other camera, my Rebel T3i. It's sitting there doing a time lapse, second time lapse I've done up here, just in 2 different directions. Hopefully it'll turn out. It's kind of pointing in the direction of the sun, so I think I got it good enough to where it'll keep its same exposure. There we go. I think I got it in about the right position anyway. Hopefully it'll do. It should be doing it'll make about a 10-second time lapse there, because I got it a shot every 3 seconds. We'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to sit down, have me a little bite, drink me a little water, get ready to head back down the mountain here shortly. Alright, this is level, more or less. This camera is level. See how steep that is? Hopefully you can see just how fast that drops away. Yep, that's the trail. Wish me luck. I feel like this would be safer with skis.
Although that's pretty scary too. There's all kinds of roots hid under this snow. I about busted my butt several times. Good news is that was the worst of it. There's still some more that's pretty bad, and this little part of the trail right here is right on the edge with a lot of soft leaves under it, so you got to be real careful not to step too far. It'll be to the right on the way down, to the left on the way up. Made that mistake twice on the way up here. Hey there, pretty. I'm no threat. Hey, bud. I don't think you knew what to think of some guy standing here holding a stick. Good luck, y'all. I'll tell you, it is a tough climb up the top.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of snow up there, so it's real slick.
Really?
Yeah. On the main part of the slope, there's almost this much still there. So. And just like that, the worst part of it's over. The rest of the trail all the way back down to the parking lot is just average, maybe a little steeper than average, but it's not something you don't find on most trails. It's a lot safer anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as late in the day as it is to pass people on their way up. Because, you know, I've been up there for over an hour. About an hour and a half actually. Didn't see anybody, and now on my way down, I passed 5 people and a dog. Now, I will say that there was a young lady that went up just before me. She was in a lot better shape than I was, so she got up there and back down before I ever got up there. But she had 2 dogs with her. 2 very large, very beautiful Alaskan Malamutes. And she was just a tiny little thing, so I dare say they drug her to the top. So that I need me a big dog to drag me up to the top. Anyway, let's keep on moving down the trail, shall we? We've made it back. White House Cliff Trail. Now you've seen it. I'm going to finish making my way back out of here. I've got about half a mile back to the car, where I've got another bottle of water and some coffee. I might could use the extra caffeine right now. I'm going to sign off for now. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Please, if you like the video, give me a like. Hit the subscribe button there at the bottom. That way you can see all the videos that I put out. They're going to start coming a little more frequently here pretty soon. You know, this is the 3rd in a series on Rocky Creek. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? for now, I think I'm going to be done with this one and move on to some of the other state parks, a few other locations. 3 weeks in a row I've been here, and I've enjoyed every last bit of it. But like I said, subscribe, give me a like, shoot me a comment, all of the above. Anyway, my glasses are fogging up. We'll see you later.